Name something that is painfully underrated.
Oh, holy moly, spicoli, Bon Jovi, roly polioli. Here's the thing, right? The thing that's so underrated is people who put in their 2 week notice, right? Employers, you should not be upset. You should not be hurt. You should not be petty towards them. You should honestly, not gonna lie to you, be grateful that they put in a 2 week notice because they're doing that for y'all to plan for the future, right? There's nobody more dangerous than someone that's on a 2 week notice because they're already leaving, right? They can leave whenever. I dare you to try to talk sideways to somebody who's on a 2 week notice. Be like, you're not working fast enough. You're like, I'm sorry, did you say you want to close by yourself? I'm sorry? Oh, I'm sorry. You say you don't want someone to open tomorrow. That's what you're saying. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'll leave right now. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Name something that is painfully underrated. I'll start. Taylor Swift as a lyricist. Just because she's pretty and sings girly songs. Like, no, she's not just a pretty bubblehead. Bitch is a poet. I've never heard silence quite this loud. Is that Sylvia Plath? No! It's Taylor Swift. Forgetting him is like trying to remember someone you've never met. Is that Sylvia Plath? No! It's Taylor Swift. Name something that is painfully underrated.
Oh God, honesty. Telling the truth is insanely underrated, okay? Because telling the truth might hurt now, but lying hurts more people later on. For example, right? I was at the gym today. I could not find my keys. I'm looking around, I'm looking everywhere, I couldn't find them. A man comes up to me. He has this big old jersey on, and he hands me back my keys, and he said, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I was going to steal your car. I said, what? He said, I was gonna steal your car until I started it. You have no gas, and your passenger door's broken. He's like, honestly, it seemed more of a headache to take it than to just leave it with you. And I said, who are you? And he said, someone that's trying to help you out, get a new car. That was really, it was sad, but it was necessary.
Name something that is painfully underrated.
Ooh, I got something for this. Close your eyes for a second. Now think real hard for what I'm going to say. Now look. It's you, you smooth criminal.
Name something that is painfully underrated.
Doing online certificates so that you can start making six figures. Here's Jane, who's a TPM. She started Google back in March of 2016. And look at all these certificates. Machine learning, computing, all of which are relevant for core search. Here's how you can do the same. edX, that's 100% free. Udemy, that teaches iOS development. And Google's Python certificate, free. And make sure you do projects while you do them.
Name something that is painfully underrated. Name something that is painfully underrated.
This could be the nostalgia talking because it came out in 2013, way before TikTok, but I never see it talked about ever on anime TikTok. But Blood Lad is such an underrated show. But it's that kind of show that never got another season.
Name something that is painfully underrated.
It might just be me, but no one talks about D. Gray Man anymore. Like, yeah, there was D. Gray Man Hollow, but I think that only lasted about 12 episodes. And, you know, one could argue that it never really got that popular stateside because of the really inconsistent localization, but still, it was incredibly popular. And it's not done. Unfortunately, Katsura Hoshino kind of went the way of Yoshihiro Togashi, where she was very badly injured and pretty much destroyed her arm. But she's still able to update the manga quarterly. But I don't think people realize just how big of a deal Alan Walker is to manga today. Because Alan Walker was the original soft boy with a dark side protagonist. He was nice and kind and compassionate even to his enemies, and he walked so Tanjiro and Midoriya could run. And you can fight me on that.
Name something that is painfully underrated.
Alright, something that is painfully underrated. And listen, before y'all just hit up in the comment section going, listen to me. Just listen, alright? Something that is painfully underrated is minding your own business. Mind your own business.
Name something that is painfully underrated.
I'd like to make the argument that me. See this? This is me right here. 6 full albums that, depending on who you are, you've never heard of. 99.9% of it self-produced, at least on my own record label. I'm underrated.